What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to or back to the channel. Today is kind of like a continuation from a previous video where I updated the headlights and the fog lights and the turn signals, as well as installing the Rubicon fenders. Today I'm gonna be tackling the tail light. It's not much that I'm gonna be doing. Basically swapping out the bulbs to LED bulbs for a little bit more clarity, brightness, and overall it looks better. But first I need to tackle my truck itself. I'm gonna do a little quick wash. I gotta do a little quick wash because it's filthy. It snowed here and then the snow melted, turned slush and dirt. It's just throwing it all up on the Jeep. So it's filthy right now. As you can see, let me go ahead and show y'all. Pretty filthy. It would be cool if I did some off-roading to get it this dirty, but I didn't. No off-roading was done to get it like this. So it's just filthy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick wash on it, just so I'm not working on a dirty canvas basically. And then I'll go ahead and tackle them lights. So let's get to it. Alright, so I just finished up washing my truck. It was just a quick little wash, wasn't nothing real crazy. It is still winter out here, so it is still cold and gonna snow and everything, but I did want to go ahead and get most of the dirt off because it's not good to just have dirt sitting on your car for periods of time. Kind of stains, especially when you got a white truck or white paint like I do, car, truck, whatever. But when it's white, it does tend to stain it if you just let it sit, so it's always good to go ahead and get that washed off every now and then, also with road salt and everything like that. So it was just a quick wash. When it starts to heat up in the summer or spring or whatever, then I'll do a full detail and make sure I get everything real good. But right now I just wanted to get it for the most part clean, get all the big clumps off, and then of course again just have a clean canvas so when I start to work. But again, like I said, it is winter, so it is kind of cold out here and my hands is freezing right now, to be honest. So I'm gonna go thaw out and I'll pick this up with the installs and everything tomorrow. Alright guys, so it is the next day, so we're about to go ahead and get those lights. Well, I'm about to go ahead and get those lights switched out. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tinting the tail lights with VHT nightshade. I know a lot of people's going to be tripping, oh, it's going to hinder the view and all of that other stuff, or this and that and never. But I'm changing out the bulbs for LED bulbs as well to try to kind of counteract the VHT nightshade. Again, this is a temporary fix because eventually I'm going to change out the headlights. I keep saying headlights. Eventually I'm going to change out the tail lights for the LED package, but until then I'm gonna just do this for now because tail lights is like $600 and I ain't paying $600 right now, unless in the near future some aftermarkets come out, which I'm pretty sure they will, but the truck is new, so we gotta wait. But yeah, let me go ahead and get started on that and follow me along. All right, so what I went ahead and did was take some 600 grit sandpaper, and basically what I did was go ahead and just sand around all of the red, or anything, in this case all the red, but anything that you would want to be using the nightshade on, to give it like a scuff up and a nice surface for it to stick to help, so it's not just on the smooth plastic. And then I wiped it off with some, of course, some isopropyl alcohol, just to help remove dust, and obviously and fingerprints and everything, and oils. So I'm gonna have to redo that since I just touched it. But then again, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taping off the clear part, because I want to keep that clear I want that to be as bright as possible when I'm backing up. Just to help the light spray more, and I think it'll look cool with the smoked black headlight, tail light, and then just that clear part like I've seen on other cars and stuff. Let me go ahead and get these two clear parts taped off and then start spraying. All right, so I got it all taped up. I did go ahead and do the insides like I said, and then I just used a grocery bag, a plastic grocery bag, around the black part of it, just to make sure that the nightshade doesn't get on that or any of the connectors or anything. There is one connector on this part, but just to make sure that none of the nightshade gets on that, because I'm not sure of how it's gonna look with the clear whatever on the black housing. So I'd rather just be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple coats on each one of them till it gets to the proper darkness, or the darkness that I want. Do have to wait in between each coat like 10-15 minutes. It will be a little bit longer for me, probably, simply because it is cold. So it's going to take a little longer to dry. And then according to the directions, it says it's about an hour before it dries to the touch. So again, it's going to be longer for me. Can be handled in 3 hours, and then 24 hours it'll be completely cured and everything. So I just finished the third or the fourth coat. I lost track, but I'm pretty sure it's like 3 or 4, no more than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. I didn't want to go too dark, and it's not too bright, so it's more of like a smoked versus a blackout type deal. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go ahead and unmask it, and then I'm gonna throw it on the truck and see what it looks like. All right, so it's a few hours later. The VHT nightshade has dried. I just finished installing the lights back on my truck, and personally, I think it looks great. For what it is right now, again, it's just gonna hold me over until I decide to pull the trigger on those OEM LED lights, or whenever the aftermarket lights come through and I grab one of those. But for now, from what it is, I'm happy. I'm happy for now. So I mean, what was that? $10 can of VHT nightshade and a couple hours of my time made my truck, in my opinion, look a whole lot better. So if you want to do this, just follow those quick steps, and yours can look. You can get that done on yours too. All right, but that's the end of this video. I got a lot more stuff coming in. Got some vinyl that I'm gonna be throwing on and everything like that. And then again, once it starts to heat up, then I'll go ahead and do new tires and wheels and a lift kit and anything else. Excuse me, and other stuff like that. But for now, it is what it is. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me along on this journey. All right, y'all.